Hey everybody, Mr. Egan here, and today we're going to be looking at how to complete the speciation survey here with all the tasks that we're going to be completing here for our second reading within the articles. So for this task, we're going to be looking at understanding how to complete the second reading, kind of what we're focusing on, and then how to complete the speciation reflection that's going to be on the next task. So as always, if you put your X in yellow or red, make sure you come see me so we can clear up any misconceptions. Otherwise, let's take a look. On this next task, we're going to be clicking on the icon here to access a different article about a new species. So if you read about the tortoises, you're going to be reading about the bears or the ducks and vice versa. So you're going to be picking a new article now to read about. Whatever you read, you're going to let me know here in the very first reflection question that you see here, asking what were the two species that you read about. So if you read about the tortoise and the ducks, you put that in your response. When you get into the reading itself, remember we're focusing on those strong reading guidelines, making sure we reread things if they don't make sense, taking notes on our thoughts or questions that we have, and making notes about any connections that we have. Now, do we need to summarize at the end? No, we do not need to summarize for this activity. So let's say we read about the tortoises. We'd go into the polar bears. Again, we would make notes of any sort of questions, connections, or thoughts about what we're reading in the article, okay? After reading through it, we're going to come back here. We're going to answer two important questions. The first one is what was similar about how the two species change over time. So we're comparing what made their change and their evolution very similar. And then we're looking at what made it different. How was maybe the polar bear or the duck's evolution different from one another? Be specific and detailed in your response, and make sure that at any point, if you need to go back to the article, you can, and obviously use any notes that you may need. So folks, that is how we complete our second reading and the reflection questions. If you have questions, please reach out to me. Otherwise, good luck.